Budget Squad, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to click on today's video to join me for another budgeting adventure. If you are new, welcome. My name is Summer and I'm currently on a financial journey to pay off all of my debt while saving money at the same time. Here on my channel, I am documenting my journey to financial freedom, and I make videos on budgeting, paying off debt, saving money, and pretty much anything money related. If that's content that you're interested in, go ahead and stick around and give this video a thumbs up, and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join me on my financial journey. I would love to have you become a part of the Budget Squad. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. I truly appreciate your support. In today's video, we are going to be checking in on my budget for the month of January. So we'll be doing a budget check-in and just looking at my expenses, making sure my trackers are up to date, and making sure I know how much money I have left in my different categories for the remaining of the month. If you are new, I am a salary employee who gets paid once a month on the last working day of the month. I am a teacher, so I do share my real numbers on my channel because my income is public record. And for those of you guys that are wondering, I do live in California. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with today's budget. Honestly, there's not a lot to report. There hasn't been a lot of action because I really didn't start the month off with a lot of money. I have not received a January paycheck yet. My first paycheck will be at the end of the month, and I did get paid early in the month of December because my last working day, I believe, was like on December 17th. So this is going to be about 6 weeks of me not receiving a paycheck when I finally get my paycheck. And because my finances were a little wonky at the end of last year, I didn't really prepare for this 6-week period very well, but I definitely have made note of what worked last year and what didn't work, and I will be making changes to that for next year. So for January, my January budget came from my December 17th paycheck. So my December 17th paycheck had to cover all of my January expenses. So for this week, there's not much to report. I did have my Apple Extra Storage come out of my checking account, which was $2.99. My WW membership came out, which is $23.99. I did get a train pass to go down to San Diego with some friends. That was $15. My AT&T internet was $55.31. I did do an online transfer from my savings account, and I deposited $124.69. I did get gas, which was $20.79, and then I had to get dog food for my dog, which was $124.69. I did get the biggest bag of dog food, so that is definitely going to last me a while. And I did that because you get a bigger saving when you get a bigger bag. So let's go ahead and use the highlighter method to track my spending. So household, dark gray highlighter is not in here, so I'm just going to use this one. Household is this gray color. It's actually the darker gray. I'll go ahead and change that once I get my gray highlighter. It's probably in my other pencil pouch. I tried to keep all of my budgeting highlighters in here, and I use this to go, but sometimes my supplies gets mixed up, so I'll have to make sure all my colors for my budget are back in this one. Health is going to be this purple. Transportation is this color. And this actual says household, but I put all of my utilities under housing. That is why I like using these erasable pens, because I can just go ahead and erase it. Okay, so that's going to come out of housing, but housing is the dark gray, so I will have to find that highlighter and use that. online transfer does not get anything. I had another transportation expense, which was this color, and then Zoe, which is my dog, is a light pink color. So those are all the expenses I had from my checking account. And the good thing with using the highlighter method is you can get a visual of where your money is going. So you can see that there is a lot of purple on this tracker. So a lot of my money has gone to health. Okay, now let's update my cash tracker. So in the budget book, you get a couple of different trackers, and all of your accounts should have a tracker. I didn't have much spending for my cash envelopes as well. I'm definitely doing a very low spend January. Personal gets this pink color. So for my spending for my cash envelopes this week, I did go to my son's basketball game. He had 2 different basketball games and they were $8 each. I do have to pay a spectator fee to watch him play basketball. I did go to Aldi's to pick up some groceries. That was $4.39. I also went to Trader Joe's to pick up some groceries, and that was $15.33. I left a tip of $1 somewhere. I did go to Petco to give my dog a bath at their self-wash station, and that was $20. And then I had a return to Costco. I returned some bins because the lid was cracked, and that return was $16. And Zoe is this light pink color. And food is this teal color. And fun/entertainment is this dark teal color. It is nice to have this budget category organizer, so when I don't know where an expense goes, I can refer back to my budget category organizer to see what category I put it in, and then also to refer back to see which color things are. So I do need to update this label. I did put labels on my highlighters. Last year I was using this color for savings, but this year this color is used for fun/entertainment. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight my fun/entertainment expenses. So that is a look at my spending this week on my expense trackers. I've definitely been trying to keep my spending low. That way I can stay within budget. So one way that I kept my spending low for groceries is I am creating a weekly meal plan. I have not completely finished my meal plan, but I did create a list for the grocery store. This is a little insert that clips into my planner, and I just love it. And what I did is I created a shopping list as I was running low on things, and then I went ahead and put the different stores I go to. So I do a lot of shopping at Aldi, Trader Joe's, and Costco. And then I took this with me to the grocery store, and I did a really good job with getting most of the items only from my grocery list. I think I did get a couple of things that were not on my grocery list, but as you can see, I kept my spending for groceries under $20, which is huge for me. I did have some things I need to get at Costco, but those things aren't really urgent, so I most likely will wait to get those things when I restuff my cash envelopes at the end of the month. On my expense tracker, I'm able to get a visual of where the majority of my money is going, but I do like to check in on my wallet. That way I can see how much I have left in each individual category. So for fun, on my Go card, I have $18.42 left for the remaining of the month. For household, I do not have any money left in my household category. For personal, I have $14.12 left on my Go card. For food, I have $12.82 left for the remaining of the month. I do think I am going to be able to stay within budget. I'm just going to have to meal plan around the items that I have on hand and make sure that I am creating a list when going to the grocery store, and just being mindful that I only have $12.82 to get me through the rest of the month. So I'm only going to be purchasing essential items. For miscellaneous, I have $4.33 left. I do have 2 cash envelopes. I did put some of my categories on my Go card, as well as I took out some money to have in cash as well. Next month, I am going to be going back to cash only. So for personal, it says that I should have $53 left in my self-care envelope, which now we renamed personal. So I should have $53, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, $53 left in my personal care envelope. And then for fun, I should have $50 left in cash, and I have 20, 40, 45, 50. So I do have $50 left. Well, that is a look at my weekly budget check-in. In the comment section, let me know how you did this week with your weekly budget check-in. What did you do well? What areas would you like to improve in? And what are your goals for next week? For me, I think I did a really good job at tracking my expenses and keeping my spending low. My goals for next week is just to stay on budget. And the area that I can improve in is always my food category. I tend to spend the most money in food, so I just need to make sure that I am being intentional when I go to the grocery store. Well, I hope that you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I truly appreciate your support. If you have made it to the end of this video, go ahead and leave me a yellow heart, just letting me know that you made it to the end of the video. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and leave those in the comment section. I do like to engage with you guys in the comment section, so go ahead and leave me a comment. Well, I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye! But before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps out my channel, and I truly appreciate your support.